Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Project Veterans Voices. This is your host, AJ Cox, and today we're having a fireside chat with the crew. But before we get into the episode, are you enjoying the podcast? And make sure you go hit up our website. That's right, the Lost Art Project VeteransVoices.org. Check it out, see what we're all about. We are a new nonprofit, so if there's any way you can help us, it'd be much appreciated. A big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project out there doing amazing things. If you don't know anything about them, go check them out. Even if you do, go back and check them out again. Like I say every single time, it truly is an amazing organization. You can find them at tillvalhallaproject.com. Also, the Marine Corps League now has veteran service officers that you can reach out to. You do not have to be a part of the Marine Corps League, but they are out there as veteran service officers, and you can find them. Go to mcleague.org. Look at the VSO locator, and that will find one that is either close to you or put you in contact with some of them. And you could also dial the number. It's 703-207-9588, extension 299. And I guarantee that someone there is going to help you out. Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps Veteran Service Organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member. All right, here we are. We got the crew. We are live on about 1 billion different platforms. We already have 3 listeners that are listening to us right now. So to the 3 listeners, thank you. One of those I know is probably my wife. I don't know who the other 2 may be, but if you're out there, give us a thumbs up. We'll know who you are. So, or make a comment. We're here. You can make comments. We'll bring it up right there next to Vic, and we can see them and we can chat. But we'll go ahead and go around Rob and see how everybody's doing. Mark, how are things?
I'm outstanding, Andrew. The weather is just spectacular. It was about just bright sunshine, soft breeze, about 80 degrees. And I got to spend it with the mother of my children and the mother of 2 of my grandchildren. So I'm going to be cooking some ribeyes here as soon as we're done. I just cannot complain.
Man, that is awesome. And, I didn't even say it, but you're right. It is Mother's Day. And you gentlemen don't look like mothers to me, but I know you know some mothers out there. So, but for me, to my wife and to my mom and to all the other moms that are out there, happy Mother's Day. Sorry, I didn't say that at the beginning. But, on this Mother's Day and this episode, Mark, your book is out there and it's selling. You're selling stuff right now.
It is, Andrew. Great thanks to you about putting it out on Facebook also. Yep. So I looked at the ledger, the reports, or whatever, and so people are buying it. Hopefully, won't be disappointed. But I want to thank everyone who's out there giving some of their treasure to purchase that book.
Yeah, they're out there. They're going to love it. They're going to love it, I guarantee. So if you're out there, go check it out. ValidatedLeadership.com. That's correct. Yeah.
That's correct. Right. And it's on Amazon also as Validated Leadership.
All right. And go pick up a copy. I'm telling you, get the hardback. Make him sign it if you see him, something like that. Make it a big venture,
I'll sign either copy, hardback, softback. Whichever one.
It don't matter. He'll sign anything. Well, maybe not anything. Let's not go too far. But
sign the audio.
All right. Well, hey Jess, man, I see you down there. How's things with you?
Yeah, we're staying busy up here. So it's frost and wings at night, and I'm mowing in the afternoon. It's like 70 degrees. So we just can't pick a season. It's all the seasons.
You guys are everywhere all at once.
Yeah, but I ordered Mark's book this week, so I'm going to chase him down for a signature.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah. That's right. I know for a fact he at least got 2 then, if you got 1 and I got 1. So he got 2 sales. Well, I guarantee that.
My grandson was the first purchase.
Oh, very nice. That's good. That's awesome.
How do you end up on the New York Times bestseller? One sale at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to start with one, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we got 3 at least.
That's right. We got 3. We're doing good.
See,
That's what I
you're on your
say.
way. Now somebody's got to read it. I'll read it for you.
That's right. And then he's going to read it. He'll do a book report about it, and it'll be good. It'll be great.
I had a class in college where the professor assigned us his book, and it was a synthesis and analysis book. She had to synthesize his book, and it had to be in 2 pages. You had the first half of the first page was the synthesis of what his book was, and then the last page and a half was the analysis. And everybody who decided to like really kind of just suck up to the professor got rocked. Just got rocked. And
Really?
everybody who just tore it apart is like, got just because like it was my first book. I made a ton of mistakes. And I didn't have the right. It was like, but yeah, it was interesting. It was like when you assign your own book as a professor, it's always interesting. Like, you can go either way.
It's going to be fantastic. I already know it, Mark.
Fantastic.
It's great. Fantastical. I like that.
Right.
Well, we have the player of the drums, the holder of guitar, which he probably plays guitar better than me by now. But Vic, how's life?
Well, I got to tell you, I'm feeling a little intimidated to be in the presence of 2 published authors now.
Yeah, you're behind the power curve, man. You need to step your game
definitely
up. Yeah.
We'll see someday.
Got to quit holding the guitar and playing drums and start writing, you know?
I write music. Does that count? No, none of us published.
Oh,
never mind. Anyways, life's good. You know, I can't complain. Took the girlfriend and the kiddo out to dinner tonight, and
nice.
Say thanks for being the mother of my kid, and all, and all the other things too. But
yeah.
It was good.
Very nice.
It's been we got like basically 2 weeks of instruction left at school. So we're almost done with school and looking forward to summer starting. That's about it. Just kind of coasting into school.
You are right there at the end of school. I mean, you are super duper close.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. It's going to be here for no.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic.
I've already got like 3 or 4 projects for the wood shop, and the honey-do list is growing by the day. So,
do they ever stop? I don't think they do.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
They can.
Well, I am being attacked by a dog, a vicious, incredibly crazy dog tonight. I apologize. I do want to say I'm going to give a shout out, man. This hat I just recently discovered them. They're Rudiger, I think is how you say it. Rudiger is the name of the company, but Rudiger hats. I'm not sponsored by them, but if they want to, I'll take it. But man, it's a straw hat, man. They did a fantastic job with it. It's just nice, comfortable. So if anybody's looking for a cool hat, you don't want to pay an arm and a leg for it or something like that, you can check them out. It's a good hat company. So throw that out there. Has nothing to do with anything other than it's a good hat company. So let's see. Great news. Who is it? It's the archives, the National Archives. I'm going to sit down with those guys up there. We're going to have a meeting, and they may take these and actually archive all the veteran stories and stuff up there at National Archives. So it'll be there at Marine Corps History Division. Also, maybe in the future, fingers crossed, knock on wood, say a prayer, it'll be at the National Archives as well. So for everybody out there that has not told your story or something of that nature, now is your chance, man. You got to get on here and get your stuff archived. If it's going to the National Archives, you're going to be up there with the likes of, I don't know, George Washington, right? There's some great guys that started this whole experiment called America. Yeah, good stuff. What's the other second great news? I just got word back from General Berger and Sergeant Major Black. They have agreed to come on a Fireside Chat sometime. So we still have to set it up, figure all the details out, all that good stuff. But it looks like they're going to be coming on. So that'll be pretty cool. The team that was previous Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps and Commandant of the Marine Corps. So for everybody out there that doesn't know who that is, I'm pretty excited about that. And we had a late guest. Look at there. Mike came in. I'll ask Mike. Mike, Mac. Which one is it, man? Come on. What do we call you?
I'm a Mick, not a Mac.
You're a Mick. Okay. So I'm going to say Mick Mike.
Okay.
Mikey the Mick. Just go Mikey
the Mick.
All easy.
Ooh, I like that. Mikey the Mick. You need to change your thing to say Mikey the Mick. That's good.
Well, I appreciate it. As soon as I came on, you introduced me. You know, I'm like going to be like the likes of George Washington. So I actually, I appreciate you finally recognizing.
I mean,
you know, that
you're of that caliber.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I mean,
he didn't compare you to the French showing up late just for the end part, man. I mean, come on.
Well, I was given specific wording before this podcast, so I got to mute myself, Jess.
So do I. I was told as well.
Oh, good times. Good time. We're trying to be a little more PG, just a little bit. We're trying.
I came on, and this is how I saw Vic.
Yeah, it was very, very upset about the whole situation. I think is what happened there.
I was like, somebody paying Vic's Wheaties or something?
Yeah, they did. It's because school's not over yet. He's grumpy still.
Yeah, 2 more weeks. I'm sorry. I only get 2 more weeks with my kids. That's why I'm grumpy.
That's
so full of it, man.
Turn that mindset 180 degrees, and that's what.
Man.
What do you say? 2 weeks, Vic?
Well, 2 weeks of instruction, and then I don't give finals because it's banned. So
you got to have like F2s and everything else, and it's like
Well, I am having
your prepared solo ready.
I'm having auditions for next year's rock band on the 22nd. So we'll see
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a couple kids in the lunchroom. Hey, I'm trying to get 2 more guitar players to join because I'm the only guitar player right now, and I don't want to play guitar. But I was confirmed that I am teaching beginner guitar next year, so we'll see.
Nice.
Going from playing for just over a year to teaching it. It's getting feel like a pilot that just got my pilot license. Don't they all go to teach as soon as they get their pilot license?
Yeah. I think that's a requirement, right? They teach after they get the pilot's license.
Only way to get the hours, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Make the student pay for the hours that they're going to rack up.
It's pretty smart, really, if you think about it.
Sounds like a racket to me.
Self-licking ice cream cone. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The last day of school, Vic's going to roll up on the bike. He's probably already rolling up on the bike.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And then when he leaves, it's going to be blaring, "School's out."
Yes.
So we had a guy in our detachment up here who was a public educator for like decades, and then he retired and came back up to South Dakota from like Miami, and he was kind of he taught in like certain problem schools, but he was a substitute teacher in my niece's school, and he showed up on his Indian with the straight pipes, and every time that Mr. B showed up, it was like rattling windows in the classrooms, so they knew that he was on site that day. But yeah, he was a hell of a guy. He just passed about a year ago, but
when he got off the bike, he got off going.
Exactly.
That's what he did getting off his bike.
Rocking windows. It was just rattling windows in the entire school. I was like, "Yep, Mr. B is here."
That's good stuff right there.
It was a great day. Mr. B was here. I'm like, all right. Jay was a trip.
That's awesome.
He was in the area.
Yeah. Very cool. Hey, speaking of this great country and all the great founders and stuff like that, we have a big one coming up here on July 4th, 250 years, and we're going to have a big show. We're going to have it. It's going to be fantastic. I almost sounded like somebody I know. Anyways, it's going to be great, and I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. We're going to have, I don't know if you guys remember Linwood, guitar player, singer. He's down in Texas. It'd been a while since he's been on, but anyway, he's going to come on, hopefully play some tunes for us. So that'll be good. And then also I'm trying to get fingers crossed, knock on wood, say a prayer, one of the Marine bands, hopefully one of the Marine rock bands, to do some performances for us. So hopefully we can make that happen. And then I don't know. I don't know what else is going to happen, but I'm sure there's going to be something spectacular. Maybe we'll have a special guest, something like that. But I'm looking forward to it. We'll get more details out for everybody. But so what do you guys want to talk about? What's been happening?
All right, I ran into a kid today, and I'm not trying to jack this thing up, but I'm in Costco and I see a Marine hoodie, and I'm in an area not in Southern California, so there's not a lot of Marines up here, Mark. I know that's a true thing. Down there, if you see somebody with a Marine Corps shirt, you're like, whatever, nobody cares. It's Southern California. You're in the home ground. Up here, we're a little bit
Homeland.
Rare. Yes, you're in the. But I was like, "Are you in the Marines?" And she's like, "No, I'm not in the Marines, but my fiance is, and he is." And this is where that if you could tell yourself and your wife something, anything like advice at that age, and she's not old, so she's just a kid, like turn 18, and he's like just turned 19. So
and he's in boot camp type of thing.
Nah, he's in the fleet. He's a Lance.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, but like,
dang, that's
advice about Southern California. Because it's a little bit of a move, but it's like this shift from South Dakota to Southern California is going to be kind of
that'll be a shock in itself.
A little bit, but like, base housing is pretty dang good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go get some good food. Don't be if you could tell you and your wife something at that age, what would you tell them?
Ooh, that's a good question. What do you say? Mark, what would you say?
I would say make sure you're living on base and socking away every bit of money you can.
Yep.
Smart. Yeah. That's good advice. That's sound. I should have listened to that. I should have.
Definitely.
We all should have. I never did.
Yeah. Enjoy yourselves and have fun, but plan for the future. Look for, listen to people when they're actually willing to give you advice as far as investments and, stuff like that, or actually listen to your parents. Maybe they may have some kind of words of wisdom that you don't want to listen to. But if I could do it all over again, I promise you that's what I would definitely do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enjoy, live while you're young, but also live within your means.
Ooh, yeah. That's good. That's a good one. Vic, what about you, man?
Go see a financial advisor at your very first duty station.
Yeah, that's good. That's
good. She didn't have to wait. She could do it right now.
Yeah.
Get on this.
Learn how to clip coupons. My wife has been clipping coupons for 2 decades, over 2 decades. Still clips coupons. Still looks for like double coupon day and all that kind of stuff.
Buy one, get ones.
Cole's cash. Cole's cash.
So like, I mean, and you do these little things, and that little bit of money adds up. And on top of that, those habits cross over into other things. Learning how to live frugal, learning how to live within your means. Watching your budget. I mean, going to a financial advisor, they will start you on the path of learning how to manage your funds and living within your means. I can't think of anything more important. Very first duty station, go to a financial advisor, find one. Most of the bases have financial counselors on base, and they can send you to a financial advisor. But and most of, like USAA has advisors, Navy Fed has advisors. There's First Command has advisors. Wells Fargo's, Merrill Lynch, all the banks out there. Man. Edward Jones. But you can't. I mean, just go find a financial advisor.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing with a lot of young Marines, especially, is you got to have a new vehicle.
Yeah.
You don't need the latest and greatest. I mean, if it does everything you need and it's reliable, it may not be the newest truck, it may not be the newest car or the SUV, but if it
go out and get a cheap used Toyota Corolla or something like that you can put 1 billion miles on. It's reliable. Those Toyota Corollas, man, they'll go up to 350,000 miles, man. They go forever.
And actually listen to your senior enlisted, like your the gunny or the master sergeant, the master gunny, the first sergeant, the sergeant major. You know, Andrew, you saw this crap at the School of Music.
Yeah.
Those kids go out and buy cars at what APR in frickin' Virginia Beach.
Oh yeah.
You know, stuff like that. And it's like, come on now, really?
Oceanside,
Yep.
California.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're good.
Virginia Beach, Oceanside, outside of Lejeune, you know,
Yeah.
man, they're looking to a sucker's born every day, and a junior Marine is one of them.
25% on a Camaro? Hell yeah, let's roll.
I'm only paying this much a month? Yeah, okay.
I say Facebook Marketplace would be your friend. You know, I wish I had Facebook Marketplace back then, because finding a vehicle, you know, a used vehicle, good used vehicle, stuff like that, you can find on Facebook Marketplace, and you can go in and you can negotiate with them. You can kind of go back and forth, you know, go check it out, and then say, well, you know, this is kind of messed up, or that's kind of messed up. Let's go down in price, and they'll work with you most of the time.
Yeah, you can kind of put it as like a deferred reward to yourself. That's kind of a big concept that people don't understand, is working for something and giving yourself a reward after you've completed it. I mean, this generation
that's
now,
a good way of looking at it.
You get everything on your phone exactly when you want it. You can even watch anything on TV on demand. You don't have to wait for anything. You don't have to like schedule your VCR to record it, you know, Thursday at 7:00. You can watch whatever you want. I mean, you have everything at your fingertips. So nobody learns how to defer their reward.
Yeah.
Defer buying a new car until you're staff and CO. Let that be your reward for yourself. Or maybe pick up sergeant, you know, if you only plan on doing one tour. You know, I'm not gonna buy a new car until I pick up sergeant or staff and something.
Or just say, I'm going to put aside X amount of money to save for that new car, right? Which is where that financial planner and stuff will help. And Mark, we talked to, I think the last episode, if I'm not mistaken, about Wounded Warrior. Wounded Warrior Project. What you do?
Correct.
Yeah.
So now the Wounded Warrior Project will take active duty military.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from the start, and then they have access to the financial counseling and financial education program. They come in, they get in that financial education program. We get them an appointment with the financial advisor. We'll pay for the first appointment. Then they have to, of course, they'll work out the deal or the arrange with them after that.
Mm-hmm.
If they're already in any type of financial distress, we can get them with our partner who does credit counseling, credit repair, things like that. So it's legitimate.
Just build credit, just to learn how to build it.
Yeah.
This
is all good advice.
Here's a
I
trick,
like this.
and this is something that my brother's a financial advisor, and I got 2 kids. And he's like, put your kids on your credit card you pay off every month. I was like, I'm not giving my teenagers credit cards, you moron. He's like, no, you
don't give it to her.
Put them on there.
Right.
Yeah, just put the cards in a box. And every time that you make a payment, it builds their credit. And I'm like, wow, that was so smart. It's dumb, but okay. But
you know, that's
5 things I told this kid. Here we go. A little problem is best solved with little solutions. And if you wait for it to be a big problem, you're going to have a big problem or a big solution. And you don't want to be part of a big solution. You always volunteer. Volunteer right off the bat to key volunteer network. Because if sergeant majors' wives, colonels' wives, or their husbands see you and it is the first time they're seeing you at your worst, they're not going to know what your emotional baseline is. So go volunteer.
That's true.
You're going to get so much out of volunteering.
Correct.
And you're going to learn so much because she's just a kid. I mean, my daughter's her age, and that's what screws me up a little bit. Like, I can't imagine my kid. I'm not ready for this shit. But no, it's just, and then commissaries, you don't pay taxes on that. PX right there.
And they take coupons.
That's right. And always, this is what my wife and I always did. We always lived on the budget of the last rank. So if I was a corporal or sergeant, we lived on a corporal's budget.
That's
everything
good.
else we put aside.
That's great. That's great.
And don't get used to living on that CPay or that, hazard pay, because that's
yeah.
That's not sustainable, homie. Special
Yeah.
duty pays, all that. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one
That
thing,
is
even
cheap.
my former boss said, my job now, because we get overtime,
Mhm.
but he said, hey, don't plan on overtime being a part of your normal salary. He said, when you get that overtime, and he's 65 years old, but he was just talking because he said, some of the guys that had worked in our group are, younger than me, and they planned on that overtime. He said, you get that overtime. He said, take what you normally get. He said, even take 10% of the overtime, put it in, but he said, take the rest. And he said, transfer, put it in savings, do
Mhm.
something with it. Just put it off to the side. He said, do not plan on that. It's
Yep.
like you working for a company and expecting a bonus. You're not going to get it. It's, take that, whatever you weren't missing it to begin with. So do something with it, even if you just put it in the savings, but put it into somewhere where at least you can gain something from it as far as interest. But if
Yep.
anything, just put it off to the side.
Mhm.
Money market. Edward Jones money market. I do that. I preach on it. I preach on it. I preach on it. But it does better than savings, and I can pull it when I need it. But I also paid the $3 penalty on the IRS when I'm filing my taxes for not taking enough out every year too. So I'm gonna let that accrue interest for me, not for the government. But that's just me. But no, it's like a time machine. It's like it was so weird seeing like she's just a kid and he's just a kid too. He came out of the local security station. I mean, it's like, my God, just babies. But
Yep.
he's a Lance Corporal. Oh my God, being a
Those
Lance
are good
Corporal again.
times.
God, dude.
Those were the good times. Being a Lance Corporal, living at 29 Palms on the where the radioactive dump was at the E3 and below housing area. That was
Hey,
good times
Palms,
right there.
amazing. So don't knock it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Till that
not
first
knocking it. It
windstorm.
was good.
Till that first windstorm rips your roof off.
Yeah.
I don't know, Andrew. That house that you lived in when you first were on base there, that thing was like indestructible, and it was
It was
cool.
indestructible.
The walls were solid concrete.
Yeah.
Well, it was at the Marine Palms next to the. It was at Marine
Was
Palms.
it?
It had
I
a
think
Next
it
to
little
was.
the
coming up.
commissary, down there by the commissary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those houses were indestructible on the walls, but the roofs were
Yeah.
not put on real great. And there's a windstorm that knocked a bunch of those roofs off.
Well,
But
the swamp coolers, man,
oh yeah,
it would mess those up.
yeah. Funny part is I watched UFC like number 2 or 3 on pay-per-view in one of those houses at my corporal's house.
Are you serious? Wow.
That's serious. Like somebody was fighting somebody else.
Tank
Like,
Abbott.
yeah. God,
That
it
was
was
back in the day.
wildest thing, man. We got pay-per-view and the whole platoon showed up in that. Like,
Wow.
this is living large, man. We got pay-per-view. He's got a couch. It doesn't have plastic on it. He's living large.
Speaking of UFC, now they're doing it and it's free. People watch it all the time. Who was it last night? Or was it last night? I think it was. Strickland won. And that dude, I saw him doing an interview after, man. His nose was broken probably in 3 or 4 different spots. And he's a very controversial fighter, man. He likes to talk crap to everybody, which I think is funny. But yeah, it was. I didn't watch the fight, but it looked like it was a good fight from what I saw. Did you guys watch it?
I'm not into as much as I probably should be, but I like UFC like below 100 was like amazingly bloody, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
you guys are really going after it.
I will say that this screen that I'm looking at now is probably the most I look at a screen all week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I hardly watch TV at all anymore. I literally have to like make myself sit down. Okay, I need to relax, and then I'm like, okay, I'll watch TV for 20 minutes. That's about it. Other than that, I'm like, I need to practice. I've always got reading to do. I mean, and if I'm like actually have like a chunk of free time, like an hour or something, I'll go out in the wood shop and
Yeah.
either like look for new projects or start a new project.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to start my Napoleon summer here, and it's a slight read here, but
Oh goodness.
Oh my God. Slight read. That'd take me 4 years to get through.
It's 926
Oh my God.
pages.
That's straight ridiculous.
But before I kicked it off, I was watching Sharps Rifles with Sean Bean from like the 90s. Because
Okay.
it's like Iberian Peninsula campaign. I like, oh yeah, I'll just kind of refamiliarize myself with Napoleon, the Napoleonic Wars. But I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch a little TV before I kick off on this thing because I got to be in the mood for Napoleon. It's a life, so it's got to be good.
Well, I got to go. Vic, I think Vic got to go too. But to Napoleon's, what's not a grave, his tomb, his, what do they call it? I can't remember what they call it. Mausoleum? Yeah, sure. I don't know. Do you remember, Vic, what they called it?
I think it was his tomb.
Was it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
it was pretty neat. And now, were you there? Did you play in the square? Did you perform in the square when we were there? I can't remember.
The band did, but I wasn't conducting.
Right.
Munoz was conducting, I think.
Munoz, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
Here's
nice.
Here's the book that I'm going to be reading.
Oh man, yeah.
Yep.
That looks like a fun read.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about it. My wife is an only surviving child, and her parents own a 180-acre farm in Iowa. So I'm trying to figure out when the time.
What do you
comes,
do?
What do we do?
Yeah.
Get it started now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's no
why
lie.
I'm reading the book.
And then it's the maintenance costs on the trust that we have to deal with because we started the initial, and then it's like every 3 years we have to go do maintenance on it. So it's just the reality of getting old. Otherwise, it goes into probate, and you have all sorts of hell in probate hell.
Right. Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm actually looking forward to this. So
it's a banger of a read, by the way, I'm sure.
Yeah. real nail biter. Yeah.
Speaking of reading books, there's a new book out. It's called Validated Leadership. You should go check that one out. I'm telling you.
It's on the way. It's on the way.
It's a fast read.
I know him.
Validatedleadership.com. Go check it out. You can find it also on Amazon. I'm helping you sell here, Mark.
God, country, service. Tested,
That's
proven,
right.
trusted.
Man, I love that. Here, I'll pull it back up so everybody can see it, though. But that's awesome. Look at that. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to read that, you know? I don't know.
Retired, but still inspired.
Andrew had to listen to it all the time.
Yeah, I've heard it once or twice, I think. Yeah.
That retired but still inspired. That's a really good line, man. I appreciate it.
It is. It is a good line.
Serious.
Do you know who I stole that from?
Retired and, no.
I stole that from the former Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, Crow Crawford.
No kidding. Retired but still inspired.
He used to say that, so now that he passed away, I
you can
started
say
using it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's way better than my catch line. I mean, that's way better.
I don't even have one. So.
You do. You have things you say all the time, man. Everybody does.
Don't get caught. I mean,
you could just walk around and say "Good conduct medal." Don't get caught.
Validated leadership. Don't get caught.
That's messed up, man.
It's like what they say in Ireland when you're getting ready to leave home. You know what you know what your dad says to you? Don't come back.
That's good. But it's so true. So true. Because if you don't come back, then you made it. Right?
You know it.
Yeah. If they come back, well, something happened. You know.
Has anybody
They're
figured out how to say
so-
that to your daughter?
Nope.
No, that doesn't happen, man.
Can you say that again?
Nope.
What'd you say, Vic?
I said, has anybody figured out how to say it to their daughter? Because they said that you say that to your son, don't come back. How do you say it to your daughter?
It's a tough one.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, so,
different.
like,
You can't say it until she's engaged or married. It's like, don't come back.
So somehow she
that's a good
manipulated
point.
us into dinner tonight. You know, it's like, what are we doing? You know, because woke up this morning. All my wife wanted for, or at least all she said that she wanted was flowers for Mother's Day. So I got her, I got her 3 bouquets of flowers on Friday. I got her,
Nice.
I got her one for Nurses Appreciation Week, one for Military Spouse Appreciation Day, and then of course Mother's Day. So I brought her home 3 bouquets of flowers on Friday. You know. And then my daughter comes into the office on Saturday night. She's like, Dad, what'd you get Mom for Mother's Day? And I'm like, let me let you in on a little news flash. She's not my mom. And she's like, I know, but you got to get her a present. I'm like, actually, I've only been getting her presents until you're old enough to understand that you were supposed to be honoring your mother.
Yeah.
And now you get it, right? Right? Because you're 19 years old. So she actually got Amy a bunch of stuff. She got her a little bouquet of flowers and some chocolate. She bought this big old banner. So as soon as Amy walked out of the bedroom, there's a big old banner that said Happy Mother's Day and all kinds.
Oh, no kidding.
And then she's like, so my wife wanted to do shish kebabs on the grill tonight. I was like, yeah, I'll do shish kebabs, or Saturday night. And then I made her breakfast this morning.
My buddy.
So like, yeah, we'll do shish kebabs. And then, but Jenna was like, but Mom, it's supposed to be raining. And then, you know, it's all this and that, you know, we should really go, Dad, let's take her out to dinner. Really?
She's pretty good, man.
Okay, $120, actually $130 later for the 3 of us to go out for dinner. That was it.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
is
like,
expensive as all get out nowadays.
I was like, how did you just do that, kid? Like, seriously, like, I see what you
She's
did
experienced.
there. I see
She's
what you did there.
experienced.
That's called a daughter. Jess knows it too. That's called a daughter.
Yeah.
we don't
knows it.
No, I broke that a long time ago, man.
Jess is an iron wall. He's like, nope.
I don't respond to that. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Number 1.
That was good. That was really good.
Good one, yeah.
No, this whole emotional terrorism stuff, like, you need to help me. Like, no, I don't. You can figure this out. There's more than one occasion where you can figure this out on your own.
Yeah.
No, so I hijacked my wife this morning. We went to the All Day Cafe, and this is like the place in town where there's usually like a 5-hour-long wait on a Saturday or Sunday. It's the brunch place, but there's always like 2 spots way at the end of the bar. Perfect place to go, and it's like the fastest drinks. So she get mimosas. We split like a Southwest burrito. Get some hash browns. We're in and out. We were in and out in a half an hour. There's people like not even on the list yet. Still waiting outside to get on the list, and we're already in, out, gone. But they're like taking photos, and it's like the mimosas come in like the giant jugs because it's like the table of them. They're just getting white girl wasted, and I'm like, nope, we're in, we're out, we're gone. So that's the way it goes, man.
Yeah.
Expectation management.
That,
but
yeah.
I got to remember that one, Jess. Next time I hear that, it's like, no, I don't negotiate with terrorists. So
it's good.
I got to remember that one.
That's Jess's tagline right there.
It's emotional terrorism. That's shit.
Emotional terrorism. I live it every day. Every day.
Putting my Reagan stick down. It's like, I shall not, will not, ever. I'll send a tomahawk before I send a paycheck.
T-Lamb. What's the definition of terrorism? Use of physical or whatever, something forced to bring
emotional. The use of violence or the threat of violence.
Yes.
There it is.
Right. Someone actually paid attention in that class.
Somebody did their online training.
Bring
is what
about
happened
political objectives or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mark says he has to teach it.
Or financial. There's some financial aspects on that too. But I'm like, no, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Well, she came out, it was like, she calls it a tithe. It was like, tribute. I want my tribute to this morning. So she came out for tribute this morning, like a Roman empress. But oh boy, she was not messing around. So
It's awesome.
my youngest got her a cat glasses holder. So she puts her glasses on it at night and puts on her nightstand. My oldest got her chocolates, and I got her a Sugar Skull T-shirt. It's like El Jefa. It's in Spanish, so she loves it. It's a Sugar Skull thing. But
Nice.
yeah, it's fun. And what are we getting for Father's Day? Nothing.
Cricket.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Vic's already got plans. They're going to a steakhouse, the cigar bar, the bourbon lounge.
Probably by myself. Yes.
Okay.
New socks. My socks are holding out for Father's Day and Christmas. Every 6 months, I get new socks.
That's pretty good.
Hey, stay motivated, change your socks. Andrew says it all the time.
Hey, I got to be honest with you. I say that all the time, but all I needed was retirement because I don't wear socks hardly ever now. I wear flip-flops with just about everything. So there's that.
Yeah, once a week, Andrew throws his Crocs in the dishwasher, and then.
Yeah, hold on. I got to show you this.
Oh, please don't. Please don't.
What does that say?
Crocs, yeah.
Crocs
flip-flops.
Crocs flip-flops, man. And they are comfy.
But you don't wear socks anymore. You wear Crocs and flip-flops. But what Andrew doesn't tell everybody is he gets mani-pedis like once a week now. Gets his toes done.
Why don't you? Why not?
Oh, my God. Vic's getting ready to. Please don't show me something, Vic. Please don't.
No.
Don't put your pigs up there, man.
He's going to show you his gigantic toenail.
I wish I could wear that stuff, but my plantar fasciitis is so bad. I need these in every pair of shoes I got.
Dude, go to the VA. They got some of the best inserts ever.
I've been to the VA, and the inserts they gave me were trash.
Yeah, they're like, oh, here's the best we got, Dr. Scholl's.
Pretty much, yeah.
Go to Walmart.
It's even got my name on the bottom of them. It's even got my name.
Hey, you got name on it and everything?
Oh yeah, they name it.
That's a good deal. I get to go get my new hearing aids here soon. I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh God, we are just old as dirt. We need to stop this right now.
What do you say?
We're talking.
Has everybody gotten their colonoscopy?
Insole.
Colonoscopy, yes. Everybody.
Coming up. The second one coming up already.
That's a good time right there.
I got my hearing test for my my VA claim that I just made a couple of weeks ago is coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to walk into the office going, huh? What?
I would never tell you to do this, but when you ride over the motorcycle, don't wear your normal helmet. Wear the half helmet. So, or don't wear one at all. So you get all the wind noise and all the motorcycle noise and stuff like that before you go take the test. That will help.
Staff gaming right here.
That's it. That helps tremendously.
Wow. Mark's actually offended.
I'm just kidding. I would never do such a thing. I would never, ever do such a thing.
Work in the system.
Well, Friday night we had Friday night we had an event at the Cigar Lounge. One of the reps from LFD, La Flor Dominicana, came and did a what do you call it? Basically like an ingredient testing. So they, a cigar is made of a filler, a binder, and a wrapper, right? Mm-hmm. So those three things together are normally, sometimes they're the same cigar or the same tobacco, sometimes they're different tobaccos. Well, they came with 2 cigars and then what they call 3 fumas. And the fumas were a cigar of only binder, of only filler, and an entire cigar of only wrapper. So that you can taste the 3 different ingredients separately. And then
that's weird.
And then you light up the 4th cigar. And he tells you don't even try to smoke the first 3 cigars. You're just tasting them. And then you light up the 3rd, and then you try to pick out the flavors of the 3 that you smoked first. But afterwards, there was a bunch of people that stuck around after the event. So we were talking. One of them was a suppo of the air station. Her and her husband came down, and I'd seen them there a couple of times. So we got into some good conversation. But it's a crowd. I mean, the lounge is crowded. There's probably 20, 25 people in the lounge, which is more than half. I mean, capacity, I think, is like 42 for the lounge. It's not that big of a lounge. But like, I kept having to lean in and say that again. What, I mean, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Oh my God. Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I thought it was just because it was loud, because it was loud. I mean, there was music playing and people were talking and yelling and yet cheering and having a good time. And then, somebody sat down next to me and was having a conversation with the same people that I was having a conversation with, but further away, and they were having a conversation just fine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't right. You can hear them? And I'm like, oh man, this yeah.
Yeah, it happens. You start to get older and you lose your hearing. It was all the drumming that you did.
Still.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
This is
True.
what
Yeah,
really
yeah.
weird for me is like my hearing is still perfect, and that's completely befuddling to me. I always shot without ear pro, and when I shot 25 mil or mortars, I always had look at that.
Oh, Mark. Not even nice, man. Not even nice.
That's not even fair.
So
you just made my dog cry.
That's my problem. He's bored.
Good chuckling.
I just had to check on them. I had to check on the babies.
They were just sitting on your counter. You were making sure that somebody didn't grab them. Is that what happened?
No, I just want to make sure that they're all ready to go.
You ever put olive oil on them?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's a good trick too.
That's olive oil and butter. Olive oil and butter.
That's just
Sir, I walked away. Is Mark putting olive oil on his hearing aids? What?
Pretty much. Yeah.
You missed one or two details in this conversation.
No, he didn't. Let him have happiness. Right now, I have a sad little heart. Like, we just did.
He's over there spraying Pam on him. What are you doing?
What? Oh, that stuff would never be in my house.
You don't like silicone-based lubricants?
Yeah.
For your car, maybe.
Yeah, for the
car.
Oh, that's good. That was good.
What was that Chevy Chase Christmas movie? National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Remember he was greasing up the sled? He goes, "Yeah, this is this is a polymer, whatever, the cereal, freaking whatever, like."
Yeah, to make the flakes stay crunchy.
Yeah, to keep cereal from getting soggy. He's like spraying it on there. He's like, "Yeah, this is sort of a polymer."
Oh man, that's good times. Good times. Well, shoot. We have a couple of minutes, about 10 minutes or so here. But because Mark has got to go cook some steaks.
Yeah, whatever.
And very important. And we got to get to that. But
what we see of Mark has a nice shirt on.
I know he's looking dapper tonight.
So Mark's got a Speedo on down below, which we can't see.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to go jump in the pool. While
he's got his
on the grill.
What shirt is that you got on, Mark? What is that?
USMC retired.
Ooh, that was good. That was good. I like it. Yeah, that's a good one.
And LAR hoodie on, man. You can't beat that.
You got LAR? Oh, here, let me show you let me show you what I got.
Oh man, here we go.
America, baby. America.
So if you get a chance, Ben Cantwell is like an illustrator artist, and they have tattoos of the GWAT. I'm not sure if you're familiar with these books, but they take like a logbook and they start putting in like different artists from all over, like East Coast, West Coast. But they take like a duty logbook, and that's the theme of it. But they do like 100 or 200 of these things. It's some ungodly low amount, and they do all the illustrations, and they kind of tie them off. But once they're done, and it's like 100 some ungodly low amount of books, but some of these are going for like $300-$400 now. But the initial one's like $100. But Ben Cantwell was one of the artists in there, and he's an amazing like GWAT artist. So if you get a chance, I always recommend him. But
we need to get him on the podcast.
But that crew they're something else.
Yeah.
But they got the mortars. I mean, they do like a lot of work, and it's mostly tied off into I think the Rubber Warriors and but I think they're in volume 3 now, and they're not getting cheaper, and they're like such a niche market. But it's Instagram. They have a lot of good work on there. But yeah, if you need tattoo ideas, these guys are really good. So
nice. Hopefully, we'll have the Irreverent Warriors reps on here soon as well for a Fireside Chat. I'm looking forward to that. We just got to set it up, but it'll be a good time. All right. Well, you guys know what time it is?
It's that time.
No, you don't know. You just don't know. Here we go. Words of wisdom. We're going to start with our book report. Jess, we're going to start with you, if that's all right.
We had 2 very famous ones, actually. So,
all right.
No, we're not. We're going to do some hardcore history here.
Okay. Hardcore history.
It is a 500-page book, and there's hardly any pictures in here, so you're going to hate it. But Manifest Destiny's Underworld, Filibustering in Antebellum America. And it is an amazing little book about how after the Civil War, a lot of people decided it'd be a good idea to go reestablish the Confederacy in places like South America or Latin America or islands. So they load up a bunch of boats and try and take over a country. And it's called filibustering. And that's the other version of filibustering that a lot of people don't know. But, the author is, it's from Chapel Hill, but Robert E. May. And it's one of those books that always flies under the radar because it's the piece of American history that nobody really knows about. We had to
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to have to check that out. That sounds pretty cool.
But yeah, they would condemn the broad as pirates. The filibusters were often celebrated home as heroes who epitomized the spirit of manifest destiny. And the U.S. government had little support because it was foreign. So we would go to other countries and try and take them over and become the government. Confederates would after the Civil War because they wanted to reestablish the Confederacy and their values.
That's very interesting.
It's like that John Wayne movie, The Undefeated.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's a lot of, and the State Department was always like, now what did you guys do? Because they had to eat this problem because it was a State Department problem. Americans going abroad, even though they despised the Union. So, but yeah, it's an interesting book. And every time I read a chapter of it, like, God, we were just savages back in the 1800s. It was like Manifest Destiny. And we put that under the umbrella of Manifest Destiny, westward expansion. But yes, this is like the Caribbean, South America, and it's a lot of work. But New Orleans is like a common port, but they're taking arms, ironclads, ships, loading them up with a bunch of guys and saying, let's go make the Dominican Republic part of America, of our own country. And consider like we're gonna remake the Confederacy down here, guys. They're like, what is going on? But yeah, it's an interesting book that a lot of people don't realize we actually did these things. There's 15,000 filibusters. USS St. Mary's. It's an interesting read, but it came out in 2002 from University of North Carolina Press. So I don't even know where you can find it anymore, but it's one of those books that like I read it, but like there's no way this is real. Like, oh yeah, it's very real. So we'll say
the name of it one more time. Say the name of it again.
Manifest Destiny's Underworld, Filibustering in Antebellum America.
Robert E. May. Okay.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice.
I don't mean to cut you off, Andrew. Go along with what Jess was talking about with that is It was, I think I mentioned it a year, maybe it's probably been, I've been on here, what, a year and a half, 2 years now?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
But it was another podcast, and it's actually a group of guys that do a podcast. It's kind of like conspiracy theories and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But they actually did a podcast on, it was probably 10 different episodes, but it was on Smedley Butler.
Oh, nice.
And different stuff that he was sent to do and what he did, and he became governor over, this and that, and how he was absolutely just railroaded throughout his career. And it was actually, they made it kind of comical because they would, it was different people that was part of the storyline. And they'd be like, he'd call me like, oh, Smeds, and stuff like that. It was a lot of stuff. And the more I went back and I started looking things up online, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
You're right. And they did a lot of research on that. And I was like, I didn't realize that.
If you haven't read the book, it's really good.
Yeah.
This is the precursor to the small wars. And a lot of what they're doing in Nicaragua, Honduras, the destabilization efforts ties directly into that, because 40 years later, they destabilized the government to the point where the small wars happen. So Haiti, Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, Central America.
Yes.
So when you start looking at this, and there's also a part to this where in the 30s, they try to get Smedley Butler to be the military arm of the coup to overthrow FDR.
Yeah.
And he said, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah, that was one of the big things they talked about in the podcast, and I'll have to find it and I'll have to send it out to you guys. It's entertaining, but in the same sense, it's historical. And like I said, I actually went back and I started doing some research, and I was like, holy crap, they're just not making this stuff up. It's true. It's different people that were in play, different people in government. It was even when, the vets
we're
came
still
back,
doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
How he fought for the World War I veterans, and stuff happened with that. Yeah.
If you ever get a chance, the Bonus Army, Smedley Butler he's on the back of a trailer, and he's in front of the Bonus Army on the National Mall, and he's giving them the speech, and it is inspiring, and it is amazing. And it's in the 1930s, and he is just whipping those guys into a frenzy. And he was a hell of a speaker.
Very nice.
So anyway, that's my history of the week.
Thank you. Mike, what words of wisdom you got for us?
It's probably one everybody's heard before, and it's actually one from somebody's been on a podcast here, Mr. Nelson Zapata. But I've heard it before. We probably all heard it, but it's be the kind of person that your dog thinks you are.
Oh, dang.
Okay, I know what Vic's gonna say, but
I hate my dog, so
okay, yeah.
It's true. He does.
Well, I don't hate my dog, so
That's funny. That's a good one, though. I like that. I like it. All right, Vic, what do you got for us?
You have three currency: knowledge, time, and money. When you need one, use the other two to get it.
Oh, dang.
That's the one I was trying to look up, Vic, and I couldn't find it. You beat me to it.
Okay, I like it. Those are good. Here he is. Mark bringing up the rear. Sergeant Major Mark O'Loughlin, who has a new book out, in case you didn't know. It's called Validated Leadership. You need to go check it out. You can find it on Amazon, or you can go to validatedleadership.com and you can get his new book. He said he'll be more than happy to sign it. Just let him go meet him somewhere and he'll sign it for you.
Definitely, without a doubt. So in reference to that book, I had this book planned out for a long time. And, the one thing I did do, I didn't get it done. And my mother passed away about 3 years ago. And I always promised that she was going to get it. And I didn't make it happen. So in that vein, we're going to talk about procrastination.
Mm.
Procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God owes you another chance to do tomorrow what he gave you a chance to do today.
Holy moly. That was heavy. That was really heavy.
Hmm.
You may have to say it again. Let it all sink in. That was good.
Okay. Again, procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God owes you another chance to do tomorrow what he gave you a chance to do today.
Wow. That's awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Wise words from a wise man. And his new book, you can find all kinds of good, wise things in his book. I can tell you, I've got some of those firsthand, usually in the form of a butt chewing of some nature, but I've gotten them firsthand in case anybody's wondering. You're going to get the nice version. Anyways, validatedleadership.com or find it on Amazon. But hey, guys, thanks again. Much appreciated. Thanks for coming on. To everybody out there, if you're struggling, need help, anything like that, don't forget the VA does have some good resources. You can always dial 988 press option 1. You can always text 838-255 or go to veteranscrisisline.net, click on that chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life loss is one too many. I care about you. The crew cares about you. The whole veteran community cares about you. So please, please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to the buddies you served with. Ask them how they're doing. If they need that helping hand, please give it to them. All right, fellas, one last time. You guys rock. I don't care what anybody has said about you. I still love you. To everybody out there, stay motivated. Change your socks.
Change your socks.
No more 22. On to the journey and finish the fight.